game.
Yo, that's sick. Okay,
I've always wanted to do that as a kid.
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra, ey. Pero no hay boda, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Me las voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis, ey, que sonrían las que ya le... Un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis, que sonrían las que ya se olvidaron de mí. Me gustan mucho las Gabriela, las Patricia, las Nicole, la Sofía. Mi primera novia en Kinder María y mi primer amor se llamaba Talía. Tengo una colombiana que me escribe todos los días y una mexicana que ni yo sabía.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the state of Maryland. Look who's leading the Raise Hail chant. None other than RG3, Robert Griffin III, as we close in on kickoff at Northwest Stadium, just outside of the nation's capital. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Commanders. And he'll get this to the 24-yard line, and that's where the opening drive of the game will begin.
Their own 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Commander's first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. On first down, it is back to Krosky-Merritt. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, touchdown Commander.
Touchdown Commander.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and good. The Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Brown now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the carry, it's Achane. Fields burrow his way forward for a couple. It was Odafe Oweh to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. A run, and it's Achane. This will be a Saints first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It's a gain there of 26 yards. In some rhythm, the drive's rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's shot. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start the drive with Kronsky Merritt. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
The 35-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
In motion, Okonkwo. Now they'll pitch it out here. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Open right side is Okonkwo. He needed 13 and got 14 for the 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The motion man here is McClure. And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Daniels with a give to Kronsky Merritt. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will go all the way. Ja'Cory Kronsky Merritt, touchdown Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, here is H.A. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A throw on the move is caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They'll have it 1st and 10. They'll run with Achane. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That one out wide to Achane. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Second and a yard. To the air again is Shuck. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
Throwing again, Shuck. That's taken in by Achane.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the air once more. Shuck moving to his right. That's to the end zone. Intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they...
At the 35. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A run here with H.A. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Shuck. Pressure all around him and down.